What is the scarlet beast of Revelation chapter 17? Dear brothers and friends, today we gather to reflect on another of the symbolic visions in the book of Revelation, the scarlet beast described in chapter 17. This vision is rich in symbolism and has been the subject of many interpretations. As we explore its meaning, we will consider the biblical context and the teachings we can draw from it, with special attention to the involvement of Jehovah and Jesus. In Revelation 17:3, the Apostle John describes his vision. So he carried me away in the Spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, which was full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. This scarlet beast is similar in some aspects to the 7-headed and 10-horned beast of chapter 13, but it has unique characteristics that require a deeper understanding. The scarlet beast is described as being full of names of blasphemy. Blasphemy in this context refers to the profaning of Jehovah's name and holiness, representing powers and authorities that oppose his sovereignty. The 7 heads and 10 horns, as in chapter 13, symbolize kingdoms and powers that have exercised dominion over humanity. In Revelation 17:9-10, we are given an interpretation of the 7 heads. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. They are also 7 kings. The woman sitting on the scarlet beast is another significant symbol. In Revelation 17:4-5, the woman is described. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. And on her forehead a name was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. This description shows that the woman represents Babylon the Great, a symbol of corruption, immorality, and opposition to Jehovah. Babylon the Great, sitting on the scarlet beast, symbolizes a worldwide system of corrupt political and religious powers that oppose Jehovah and seek to divert humanity from true worship. The alliance between the woman and the beast indicates a collaboration between political and religious powers to exert control and dominion over people, leading them away from Jehovah. In Revelation 17:12-13, we are given an explanation of the 10 horns of the beast. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings who have received no kingdom as yet, but they receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. These are of one mind, and they will give their power and authority to the beast. The 10 horns represent kings or powers that temporarily collaborate with the beast to fulfill its evil purposes. This union of political and religious powers forms an oppressive and corrupt system. The scarlet beast and Babylon the Great represent a global system of corruption and opposition to Jehovah, characterized by immorality, idolatry, and the persecution of the faithful. In Revelation 17:6, we are told, I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I marveled with great amazement. This image shows that Babylon the Great has persecuted and killed the followers of Jesus, demonstrating its hatred and opposition to true faith. However, the vision of the scarlet beast also includes a promise of judgment and destruction. In Revelation 17:14 we read, These will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and those who are with him are called chosen and faithful. Jesus the Lamb will overcome the beast and Babylon the Great, establishing Jehovah's eternal kingdom. The destruction of Babylon the Great is described in detail in Revelation 18. In Revelation 18:2, an angel proclaims, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become a dwelling place of demons, a prison for every foul spirit, and a cage for every unclean and hated bird. This fall symbolizes Jehovah's final judgment on the corrupt system that opposes him and persecutes his people. The vision of the Scarlet Beast and Babylon the Great teaches us several important lessons. First, it reminds us of the reality of evil and corruption in the world. Corrupt political and religious systems seek to divert people from true worship and establish their own dominion. In Ephesians 6:12, Paul warns us, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." Our struggle is spiritual, and we must always be vigilant and strengthened in our faith. Second, the vision assures us that, although evil may seem powerful and dominant, its time is limited and under Jehovah's control. In Revelation 7:17, we are told, "For God has put it into their hearts to accomplish his purpose by agreeing to hand over to the beast their royal authority until God's words are fulfilled." Jehovah has ultimate control, and his judgment on Babylon the Great and the beast is certain. Third, the vision calls us to faithfulness and perseverance. In Revelation 18, verse 4, we are exhorted, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, 'Come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive of her plagues.'" We are called to separate ourselves from the corrupt system and to live in faithfulness to Jehovah, trusting in his promise of redemption and justice. The congregation plays a crucial role in supporting each other in this spiritual struggle. By gathering to study the Bible, pray, and worship together, we strengthen our faith and our resistance against the forces of evil. In Hebrews 10, verse 24-25, we are exhorted, "And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching." The congregation is a place where we can learn and grow together, seeking Jehovah's guidance in all our decisions. Applying these teachings in our daily lives means living with a constant awareness of the spiritual reality and the need to stand firm in our faith. Practicing daily devotion and meditating on the Scriptures allows us to deepen our relationship with Jehovah and Jesus and live according to their teachings. In conclusion, the Scarlet Beast of Revelation chapter 17 represents a global system of corruption and opposition to Jehovah, characterized by immorality, idolatry, and the persecution of the faithful. Through this vision, we are called to maintain our faith, trust in Jehovah's sovereignty, and persevere amid opposition. May this reflection inspire us to live with active faith and deep love for Jehovah and Jesus, trusting in their final victory and the promise of their eternal kingdom. Amen.